Hello Peaches. So this video, yeah, it's a thing, and I'm just filming it on my phone right here. I could not be bothered with setting up everything, so yeah, this is how it's going to be. Um, I did not think I would make this video already. I mean, the last few months I've kind of had it coming in a way, I kind of knew. But before that, like I thought I would just continue to do YouTube forever, kind of. Um, so yeah, basically, I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. All right, so my phone was sliding down. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if this will be forever or a few years or I don't know. But as for now, I'm not gonna make YouTube videos for quite a while. It is not just going to be like, oh, I'm gone for a month or something. Like, no, this may be forever, and it may be for a couple of years, maybe just 1 year, maybe just 6 months. Like, who knows? I have no idea. I've been thinking a lot lately because I've been feeling like this, and I'll get into why and everything in this video as well. But I've been thinking a lot about like when will I be back? Will I ever be back? And I just come to the conclusion that I don't know, and I don't want to stress about it. I don't want to say anything that I cannot promise in this video, and I also don't want to say I'm never coming back if I then really miss it in like a year or two or something, maybe 10 years even. um I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't know where my life is going and what's happening. um I'm saying that like nothing happened in my life other than good things, of course. As you see, I just uploaded my pregnancy announcement video. Me and my husband are obviously still together. We're so happy, so excited about this pregnancy. I'm 3 months pregnant now, and it's going great. I'm having the worst symptoms in the world, but the baby is healthy and happy, and that's all that matters. So it's not like that something happened in my life. Like, my life is better than it's ever been. Um so, but I don't want to promise anything because I never know where life is taking me, and now that I'm having this baby, it's like it's such a big thing, um so I don't want to promise like, oh, as soon as I've given birth or in 2 years I'll be back, because I don't know where I'll be in 2 years. I'll have a child and a husband, I know that, but I don't know where I'll be mentally. I don't know how much energy or time I will have, besides the energy and time I have for my husband and child, of course. So it's like I don't want to promise anything because I have no idea what's going to happen. But yeah, let's get into the reasons why I made this decision. I know some of you guys maybe it's like a surprise. But if you've seen my latest mukbang, I did talk a little bit about it, that I've been kind of feeling meh about YouTube. Um, and just lately, I just haven't been feeling it. And in that video, I said I would try to just, upload whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, which you also may have seen. Like, it's been like a week in between videos now, whereas before it was like 4 days or something. So I tried doing that for a while, but it did not help at all, with the feeling I had. And I really sat down and really thought a lot about why and everything. And I came to a few conclusions, a few reasons. First of all, I just wanted to say it has nothing to do with the people on YouTube, my subscribers or the haters. I don't give a fuck about haters. They don't affect me at all. So it's nothing like that. It's nothing like I cannot take the pressure. I get depressed whenever I see a negative comment. Like, no, literally, it does nothing to my life to get a negative comment. Um, and no one has been rude to me. I love my subscribers. You're all very, very nice when you comment and everything. So it's nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's just things. All right, I get into it. I'm stalling. Things. All right. I realized that I started YouTube. I started it when I was 17, which is 5 years ago or something. Ish, kind of. I'm not sure exactly. But around that time, and I was very lonely. I can see that now thinking back. And I have been from that time and a little bit a few years before that, and then all the way to a year and a half ago, because a year and a half I met my now husband. Um, but before that, I've been very lonely, honestly. I've had friends and family and everything, a very close relationship to my family and my mom and my sister. But I'm the kind of person, I need a relationship. And I know we live in a society where it's like, oh, you shouldn't need a man, you shouldn't need a relationship, you should just be single and be you. But yeah, it's great for some people, but not for me. And we have to accept that as well, because I feel like in the society now where we're pressing so much people to just be single, live your life, fuck everyone else, it's like, yeah, that's great, but there are some people out there like me who actually need a partner to be happy and not lonely. Um, and I'm one of those people, and that's totally okay. It's not because I'm weak. It's not because I don't like myself or my own company. I love being alone. Like now, my husband is away, and I'm going to chill. I made a cup of tea. I'm just going to relax. But at the end of the day, I would like someone to hold me. You know what I mean? Um, so anyway, before I met my husband, I was lonely. I was. Even when I had boyfriends, because those relationships, first of all, the one I have now is true fucking love. I have never experienced love like this. So already there, but also, they were long distance. I didn't really see them. Like the last guy I was with, I saw him like once a month. So I was still lonely. And making YouTube videos kind of gave me the attention that I needed. Now my husband gives me so much attention. I'm an attention whore, especially in a relationship, and all my exes have not been able to give me the attention I need. So that's also why even when I had other boyfriends, I was like, I still need this YouTube thing, because I know it's kind of weird because you don't give me that kind of attention that a boyfriend should, or girlfriend or whatever, but it was kind of like better than nothing. It was enough to keep me going in a way. And YouTube brought me so much joy. So don't get me wrong, I didn't just use this as a sad coping mechanism to my loneliness. I've gotten so much good from it, and I'm really happy that I used it for my loneliness because it did help. But now, a year and a half ago, I met my husband now. I really feel like I don't need it in a way. And that's kind of sad because, as I said, I do love it and it has given me other things besides coping with my loneliness, but I just don't need it in the same way. And so it's kind of hard to explain, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. Um, so there's that. Like, I don't need it anymore. I still love it and I still think it's a great thing. So yeah, that is one of the reasons. And I really hope you guys understand that, as I said, it's not because I was just using YouTube and you guys in a way to get attention and everything. It's something I realized later on, like now thinking about it, that is what it gave me. It gave me that sense of I've had someone, not a romantic relationship. I know it doesn't make sense, but it made sense in my head in a way. But I had someone to give me some sort of attention and some sort of, well, I guess love in a way, just in a different way. Um, so yeah, that is one of the reasons, but it's definitely not the only reason. It's kind of become a chore now, in a way. It's kind of become like, oh, I guess I have to film now. I guess I have to edit. Whereas before I really enjoyed it because, I would put something out there and it would give me something back. And now I don't need that thing it gives me back. So I don't feel the same drive and wanting to make these videos. I hope this makes sense. I know it sounds hella confusing and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, the other reason is a big thing, and this is probably the thing that made me say, or realize the most that, all right, I do need to stop making YouTube because this is not how I want to live. Not being YouTuber, that's great and all, again. But the thing is, I could not enjoy life the way I want to. um, I live in the moment when it comes to not worrying too much about the future, not worrying about whether or not I'm going to get an education, a job, and everything. I'm like that kind of person who's like, right now we're doing great. Right now I'm with my husband. I'm pregnant. We live in a good apartment. It's going great. I don't want to worry about the future. I don't want to worry about when my child is a teenager and they have to go to this certain school or whatever. Like, no, live in the moment. But when it comes to, enjoying the things that are happening right now with smaller things, not bigger things like, oh, I'm married and I'm pregnant, but when it comes to like smaller things, like if me and my husband go to the movies and stuff, I have a hard time living in that moment. I have a hard time enjoying that because, I've been very good at it for many years to do that. I've been very good at just living in the moment, enjoying it, really sit back and just like, oh, this is great right now. This feeling right now, what we're doing, it's amazing. It's so much fun. I'm enjoying myself. But I've realized that for these last at least couple of years, every time I've done something with my husband or my friends or my family, been somewhere, seen a movie, whatever, I have been thinking more about how can I talk about this in a video? How can I talk about this movie in a video? It's really great. I want to make a video about this movie I'm watching, or how can I talk about this food I'm eating right now? Maybe I should vlog this, if I know I'm going somewhere, it's like, should I vlog this? And then when I'm there, I'm like, I should have vlogged this. This could have been a great vlog and everything. How can I talk about it? That kind of thing, no matter what I did or where we went, it was hard for me. And I really tried, and it's not like I never lived in the moment with my husband. Of course, there have been some times where I have been able to do it, but it's becoming less and less lately, and it's really hard for me because I want to enjoy life, and it's going so quickly now. Like, and I realize that especially with my pregnancy, because like I'm married now, I'm pregnant now, like things are going so fast. And me and my husband, we all often talk about our early relationship and all the good things, like, oh, can you remember that? Can you remember that first time and that first time and that thing we did and there? And I can remember it, of course, and I also remember loving it and enjoying those moments. But it's becoming less and less that I live in the moment. So as I said, now thinking back, I can still think back and say like, yeah, I remember that. I was in that moment. To most of the things, of course, but I don't want to, in 5 years, look back and think, all right, I could have gotten more out of that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I want to stop myself before it gets too bad. And I've tried not thinking like that. I tried to just say, I can still make YouTube without feeling like this, but I can't. I can't. I've tried and I just can't. So I think the best way is to stop for a while at least, to kind of learn myself and teach myself to live in the moment again, to enjoy those moments, especially now that I'm having a little baby. I don't want to look back at my child's childhood and think, oh, I should have been there. I should have put the camera down for just 1 second, I will still take a lot of pictures of my child, of course, and film it, but I want to have that feeling like, all right, I want to take a picture of this or film this moment so that me and my husband can look back at it in 10 years. I don't want to take a picture or film my child and have that feeling of like, all right, I'm going to take a picture or film this so I can show it to YouTube. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Of course, I want a billion photos of my beautiful baby because I'm that kind of person. But I want it to be for me and my husband and my child, of course. I don't want to feel like I'm going to do this because then YouTube can see it. You know what I mean? So I have to stop for a while, maybe forever. I don't know. I'm sorry. Because I don't want to live my life like this. I don't want to live not in the moment. I don't want to look back at my life and think, oh shit, I could have been there so much more with my mind and my soul and everything. It's weird. Yeah. So that is the reasons. I have a hard time ending this video. I can feel it, but I don't have any more to say, and I don't want to drag it out too long and anything. There are your reasons. I hope they make sense. I hope you guys accept it. I know you will. You guys are great. And I'm so sorry. I really wish that I didn't have to do this, but in order to get the life I want, in order to be happy with my husband and my child, I need to do this. Not that we're not happy now, we're doing so great, but as I said, I rather want to stop before it gets a problem, or before it becomes a problem, than realize it once we're in the middle of it and it's just hard to work on, you know? And so before it gets a problem and before we're not happy and before I'm not happy, I just want to stop it because I know that is kind of where it's heading. So yeah, I really enjoyed every video I've made. I really enjoyed every comment you guys have written. I love it. And you can still, I'm not completely gone. I'm still on Instagram. The links to my Instagrams are in the description down below. Go follow me on there. I have a regular one where I share my life. So if you still want to see my life, how I'm doing with my baby and everything as well, you can follow my regular Instagram. You'll just see how my life is going and everything. And also, of course, when my baby comes. And then I also have a witch Instagram with witchcraft, and you can follow that as well. So I'm not completely gone from the face of the earth, just YouTube. Instagram is not kind of the same, also because I have a lot of friends and family on Instagram that follow me, so it's also kind of like just to share my life with them, you know. But yeah, I don't have any more space to film, so I'm so sorry.